Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today back here in Misty Marsh. I do hope you're all well. Right, so last episode we were working down here in our new valley area, so we got butterflies and sloth down in here. I think I've still got a bit of rock work to do, but it's looking pretty nice. We've got a little sort of tunnel area coming in here, and I was just starting to do a bit of work along the top here, so that's what I'm going to continue. I don't mind having a little bit of it open. But not too much. But yeah, I'll have a little bit where you can kind of see through, a little bit just like that. I might even remove this rock here just to try and open it up. And then really it depends what I do at the other end here as well, doesn't it, as to whether I create another sort of tunnel area, which I think I probably will. But I'll get there in a minute. I am going to do some other rocks here as well. It's not just going to be these ones because it does look a bit repetitive like this. Right, let's what I'll do here actually is just lift it up a bit. So let's sink that down first and get that filled in, and then I'm going to start some slightly taller bits up here. What's it look like on that side? So yeah, it's about as far in as I can go there. Let's come back into here and get some different rocks. Actually, let's do this bit. So we need to do, what do we got here? We've got that side looking good. This side, not so much. So let's get some work done in here. Again, this wants to look like a proper big sort of cliff face here, and then coming up through here again, just steep sided. Let's just think, this is probably, yeah, this will definitely be the edge of the zoo here, so I may well come and add some more bits onto this. Because if it's going to be the edge of the zoo, I'll probably do some more waterfalls or some steeper rock structures here. So yeah, really, as you're walking along here, you don't want to see in, which you can't. And then as you come around here, let's see. I don't mind this actually, that's fine like that. And then I'll decide what else I'm going to do along there. But yeah, let's try and just mix it up a little bit. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's just design a little extra bit that I can put in, something like that. Whoops. Whoops. Silly me. Right. So this is just like a little extra rock formation that I can then bring up onto here. And just play around with a little bit, just to vary up the patterning a bit on the top. A bit like that. Sink it down, just to give it a bit of variation. Something like that, a little bit in here. Ah, no, that is where I was going to take a pathway through actually, wasn't I? Let me just check the other side. That all looks pretty good. Looks nice and steep, doesn't it? That's good. Yeah, it kind of looks like the water's actually flowing out of the rocks now as well, rather than just appearing out of nowhere. Cool, okay, so yeah, so this area will be a whole different thing. I think what I will do here, I will just get that pathway in place. Ah, hang on. No, not like that. Okay, just like that, and then we just, let's have a look, let's just maneuver that one aside. Okay, so there's our little pathway through, and I'll do something more creative with that later on. I will just see if I can hide that bit there. No, see, now it goes through that way. Fine, let's just get rid of that rock. Oh yeah, that's fine. Doesn't need to be there. Good. Now what have we got going on here? Don't really want these rocks poking through like that. What's that one? Is that one? Hang on, I can't actually select it. There we go. Another one over here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so rock-wise, I think that's looking pretty good. So we need to do some... Oh, actually, should we do the other side? What am I going to do over here? I feel like I need to do something similar. Let's do this. Let's get that over here and just lift it up a bit. And then I can kind of build it up a little bit with these, I think. And on this side as well. There we go. Right, and then I can get all of them put together. And then hopefully I can do this around this edge and make it look really nice. Again, once you've got foliage, it will kind of break the pattern up as well. As long as I'm careful and whoops, oh, we're getting quite close to the edge there, aren't we? Try and, you know, kind of bring bits down, sink bits in different ways. Try and make it look nice. Yeah, I don't have a lot of choice actually with the angles that I'm going at here, because I'm so close to the edge of the map. So it's not giving me a lot of options, but it's okay. I'll just about get there. Just bring that down. Get it a bit up there. A little bit there. Right, and then we're kind of open ground a little bit here. So let's just get a bit put in like that. Just building it up. There we go, that looks better now, doesn't it? A nice extra bit of height on the whole area. Lovely stuff. Right, so the next bit is going to be a bit time consuming, I'm afraid, but it's what we have to do. So we are going to do a whole load of ferns. Now I'm not going to go over the top in this area because it will look a bit too much, I think. So yeah, so I don't want to be too mad with it, but at the same time, you know, it is a jungle, so you do want the ferns. But I think I'll do more trees. I think that will look nice actually if I do quite a few of the trees all around this this area at the sides with the waterfalls. I think that'll look nice. I've probably done here what I said I wasn't going to do at the start, which was big areas. I was trying to avoid doing anything too big like this. So yeah, my mistake probably, but I'll do the best I can with it and just see where it takes me. What else have we got going on next? So next we'll do the cafe area over the other bit there, and then actually I'll put yes, because I haven't done a cafe bit for a while, and then we'll get back to more animals. But as far as the shape of the zoo goes, this is going to be the outer edge without a doubt, and then we'll take it back inwards. So we've got I'll bring it sort of back like sort of like this. Start filling in all these bits. So this bit will become another cafe area, and then we'll bring it around here, and we'll see how big it ends up coming over here, and what other animals we want to put in. We've got a little list of animals to go, so we've definitely got some options. But also it's a case of coming up with new ideas, which isn't easy when you're doing a themed zoo, because inevitably all your habitats kind of end up looking the same in a way. So it's quite hard to actually come up with new ideas. Maybe that's just my creativity flagging a little bit at the moment. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see where it takes us. But yeah, as always, I just want to thank you guys for sticking with me through this. I only got a couple of videos out last week, which I was quite upset, not upset about, but it's kind of frustrating. You know, I wish I had a bit more time, but I just don't at the moment. I'm afraid it's just one of those things. But I will do my best. It's a bank holiday weekend, so I'm recording this on Sunday. I got an episode done yesterday, which will have already gone out by the time you're hearing this. And it's bank holiday Monday tomorrow, so I should get an episode done then. And Tuesday, what am I doing Tuesday? Oh no, I won't be doing an episode on Tuesday, because even though I might have time, although no, actually I haven't, because I've got a dentist appointment on Tuesday. I'm getting a filling done, and I won't be wanting to talk once that's been done. So actually no, so there won't be a recording on Tuesday. I believe my girlfriend's actually working from home on Tuesday as well, so her computer is in the same room as mine, so I don't get to use mine when she's working at home, obviously. But that's fine. That is how it is. But hopefully if I can get another episode done tomorrow, at least you'll have 3 going out next week, or this week as it is as you hear this. So that's my hope, and we shall see how that goes. Do I want to do any little tree ferns? I might just do a few tree ferns around this middle bit. I don't think I want to do them around the outside. I'm going to try and keep that for the big trees, I think. But yeah, I do quite like these ferns. So I think having some of them around here will look really nice. I'll even get a few into the butterfly bit as well. Why not? Butterflies aren't going to say no to a few tree ferns, are they? Just adds to the foliage, doesn't it? Oops, there we go. Let's just come down and have a walk through, see what we think. It's nice, yeah. I don't mind this being a bit more open for the sloths. Good. Okay, looking nice. Right, so do I want to get some of these? I'll tell you what, these might look nice coming out sort of down here in the water. I do like these. They do look nice, don't they? Just kind of filling in some gaps. Again, just adding to that layer of foliage. Yeah, I think they look nice out there. Quite like this, where it's kind of grown around the fake climbing ropes as well. So that's good. And then we go with our big trees. I do love these. So let's get some of the nice straight ones in here. Kind of growing up around the water. Try and make it look real, you know. It's not always the easiest thing to do, make it look realistic, but I do like that where it looks like you've got the water coming out from kind of inside the roots. I'll get one right in that middle bit. It's a quite an open area of water there, isn't there? That looks nice. Maybe one more over here. Lovely stuff. And then we've got these lovely angled ones. Definitely need something, yeah, on there like that, growing up there. What else have we got? I think something kind of here, maybe growing out. Like this. Maybe try and angle that one a bit more. Let's just come down and have a look. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's get another one here growing up here. That looks nice, doesn't it? Growing up over those. We've still got these ones as well. I wonder if I could maybe get away with one of these at the end here. And then maybe another one of these over here. Maybe something like this, kind of leaning over this pathway. Kind of really bent over it like that. That looks good to me. Do I need something else here? Maybe coming out here where you've got this window. Something like that. Let's just come to this window and see what that looks like. Oh yes, we were thinking of getting rid of this rock, weren't we, just there. Oh, hang on, we've got the edge of that showing through now. Let's just get that hidden. Yeah, so that looks nice there. Little window where you can see a bit of the valley. Good, I'm very happy with that. I think that looks really nice as far as the rock foliage goes. I don't want to go too over the top. It looks like a nice valley, doesn't it? And I do like that you can see all the waterfalls. So I've still got some mist to put down in here. And I think that's probably going to do it for this area. Which is nice. So let's get our mist down. So this will just go down under the water. Not too many, just a couple of these dotted about. Whoops, hang on. That one was too high. That needs to be right down there in the water. Lovely. Let's get something under this. Hang on, where are we? Let's get that hidden down under the bridge there. So as you come in, let's get another one on this side as well. Let's make it really misty when you first come in. Let's get another one down under here. Okay, that's nice. And there we go, there is our Misty Valley. Good stuff. Right, now I wonder, can I still do talk points down here? I think I probably can. Because I think that would be quite good fun to still try and do a talk point for both of these animals. I assume I can. Yes, I can. Good. Right, so that's number 10. So that's going to be October. Sloth is too large. Oh, okay, but they can still do a talk, I assume. Okay, that's fine. Let's rename that to Sloth. And let's come over here. That's number 9. So that is going to be, oh yes. Let's go for the monarch. I don't need to do one for all of the different ones, obviously. This will be September. We'll just call that one butterflies. Lovely. Right, now do we need a couple of education boards possibly? Let's just have a look. So where do you come into this? come in down here. So do I want something kind of here, or do I want it down here? Maybe something like here where you come in. I think that makes sense. So if you have the... Oh no, they don't work for the thingies. Okay, so not them. Does it have to be... yeah, exhibit education. Okay, well that's fine actually, because it means that I can just chuck a couple of these on instead. So I could do sort of a couple of them for sloth. And then if I get a few on here, was it 5, was it, I think, butterflies? Okay. Right, let's see if I can make this work. So we've got the Cloudless Sulphur, or you've got the Malabar Rose, the Menelaus Blue Morpho. They've got funny names, haven't they? I like the Monarch, it's nice and easy. And the, what else is there? Old World Swallowtail, lovely. So there's your education for them. And then on here we will get the Sloth. We'll get 2 of them. Good, so that's education. And we've got our talk points. I tell you what, let's get some benches as well. I think it'd be quite cool to sit down here in amongst the sloth. Just a couple, and then a couple in with the butterflies, I think, as well. And let's get a couple of bins just in case people have got any rubbish. And there we have it. Oh, look at that, we've got our talk going on. I think, oh no, it's September the talk happens. Let's just see. I wonder if he actually gets a butterfly landing on him. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? When does it start? September. Here he goes. Oh, look at that enthusiasm. People are attending, though. That's good. Oh, look at that. He's got a butterfly landing on his shoulder. That's so cool. That's brilliant. Hopefully some people will come and hear about our sloths. Oh my word. Is that not just the coolest thing you've ever seen? That, I'm pausing the game there because I don't want them to move. That is worthy of a screenshot. That is just hilarious. That's going to be my thumbnail for this video because that is just so cool. Right, that looks good to me. There we go. That's how the magic works, people. Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, the whole valley does look good, but as a screenshot, you can't say no to a couple of sloths lounging in a hanging chair, really, can you? There we go. Good. So I'm pretty happy with how that valley has turned out. I think that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, good. Right, so let's come over here and think about what we want to do here. So what do we want? We want a few facilities. Let's think. We probably want to do... Actually, do I want to include? Let's just think. No, because they're exhibits, so they don't actually need proper staff buildings attached to them, I don't think. So let's just go with food and drink. So let's get in here. Let's get a pip shot. What should we do? Should we do sort of 2 of each and a toilet? And where do I want them? I guess I'll do them... Tell you what I want to do. Let's get them over this end. So we'll go with a drink there. A drink there. I'm not sure I've got quite enough room actually for what I was thinking of. Let's get a frit there, and ice cream there, and then I do want to put on some toilets as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's do a toilet block like that. Actually, should we do No, let's not do the middle one. Okay, so there's your basics. And then what I'm thinking is, let's just get rid of this for a second. So let's create a grid from this one, which will hopefully work. It never quite works properly when you do this. So you end up with all this rubbish where it doesn't connect properly. Which is annoying, to put it mildly. So what I'll have to do, let's just split that. Let's just move that back there, and then let's try and complete the grid. Oh, so frustrating trying to do this. I don't see, why is it because it's on a slight angle? And you end up, oh, with that stupid. Okay, I'll tell you what, I probably should have done all three of these, but let's do that one and that one. No. What? No. Right, I want to split off those two. Let's get them back there. Right, so if I bring that one in, that's fine. What happens when I bring these ones in? There we go. We got there in the end, people. That's good. All right, and then let's continue with our grid. So how big do I want this to be? What is going on? Okay, it's not going to do that one. It's fine. I can, if it's a slightly wonky shape, actually, it just adds to the character a bit, doesn't it? Which I guess I kind of want in a way. I don't mind that. I can just put rocks in there and make it look like it's meant to be like that. And then I think that's enough. And then that's rocks like all around the outside. And then all I need to do is just blend that in there. And there we go. So there's our big seating area. So we'll have lots of chairs out here. Maybe like a big rock formation or something in the middle as well. Something like that. We'll just get some rocks put in as well. Good, people are coming in. That's what I like to see. So we'll build a proper building front along here. So we'll do it similar, I think, to what we've done over here. This kind of thing. If I click on that, is anyone actually using it? Customers. 3 customers have used that. 20 have used that though. That's quite funny. This poor guy serving his pizzas, he's not getting a lot of customers really, is he? Never mind. But that's fine. Yeah, so I'll do something similar. So I'll create a front, and then the rest will be covered with rocks. Rocks all down here, blended in with this one. Rocks all around here, in this gap here, and then maybe some sort of little rock formation with a statue or something in the middle. And then that will be that corner all taken care of. And then we'll come out and we'll do some more exhibits around this area. And like I say, sort of coming all around here, another whole layer basically. By the time we do that, that's probably going to do it for the zoo. I imagine I'll be a bit fed up of rocks and ferns by then. But it will look nice. It will be a nice looking zoo. So yes, there's still lots to get on with in this place. But we'll leave that for now. Identically dressed people. Don't they look silly? Right, let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. Please let me know if you've got any thoughts. Do you like my valley? And do you like the idea of what I'm doing over here? And any other animals or things that you want to see in the zoo as well, please do let me know in the comments down below. Please do take care of yourselves, and I'll hopefully see you again very soon in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.